Okay everybody, I'm in my shop. I just got my saw horses out. I got my 4x4s unloaded on the truck, set up there. I'm setting up right now. From here on, I'll be using a tripod, and I'll speed up some things. We'll see how this works out. Last time I didn't have enough, we'll see. This is making my throwing board. Okay, this is what I'm gonna be replacing. I think I'm going to shoot for the whole thing right there. That glares from the sun. It's really nice outside. I got to change clothes, I tell you that. I'm going to remove the disc right here. These are made for me by a good buddy of mine. I made it where you just slip them off. So you have that. So I slipped those off, and I wanted y'all to see the A-frame before I drop it down. I've had that one for over 15 years. And these planks right here is what I used to use for throwing board, and that's actually the original ones. Now I just use it for a backing. Okay, I kind of got that aimed down. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this, and I'm gonna change clothes. But this is not really the hard part. But you still gotta be careful, man. That camera moved. All right, I might as well show y'all how to take this off. Screws at the top. Y'all know that sound. I'll break that one off, but you get the gist. Okay, the first thing I gotta do, I'm taking off these back planks. You see the screws there. I'm saving the screws. Oh yeah, I'm saving the screws. But they're also screwed into the side here. So I'll be taking that out, and I'll video it when I pull up the planks. All right, that's somebody's alarm in the hospital parking lot. It's driving me nuts. Okay, I've taken the planks off. I lowered the camera. So these screws I'm taking out are actually screwed into the blocks. Need to change my bit. Okay, got this off. And I'll just keep going. Right now, these right here, I can knock out. Got the others on the outside, screwed in around here. So when you see it next time, this should all be apart. Okay, I'm still dismantling it. I'm gonna lift this up here. Is that cool? Now those are screwed into the frame. And these are all loose, my friends. Okay, I got 42 blocks to make. Okay, so somebody asked me way back, and actually I had tried it way back. Why don't you just flip these blocks over? You know, they're so thick. What happens is, as much as I throw, And like when I throw the axes, there'll be like a hairline crack in there. Okay, and then it's gonna bust out. So it's better just to do a whole brand new solid piece. That was the whole idea of this design I did, was to replace just the ones that are worn out in the center, the bullseye, but it didn't work out that way. So I'm gonna get set up over at the saw. Okay, here's the part that'll kind of freak y'all out. When it comes to fixing the house, I'm gonna use my carpenter skills, but for this thing, I have to on the house. It's gotta look right, you know what I mean? It's gotta be done right, up the code, that kind of bit. But for this thing right here, you'll be surprised. By the way, this is what I'm carrying in my pocket today. And I always carry a fixed blade in my yard. But you see this speed square? What I do is just take a block, yep, and do the old trace and cut, trace and cut, trace and cut. It doesn't have to be perfect, exact. It really doesn't. This board is only gonna last me 8 weeks. So with that said, I'm gonna get to cutting here in a second. Okay, I got 42 cuts. Take 42 blocks. I get 40 out of 2 4x4 posts, so I always have extra 2. I can use off the old. That's my final cut on here. Okay, just a quick tip, and believe me, I'm no professional, guys. Okay, I'm just a do-it-yourself on these things. I'm trying to get this done too, so I can get on the house. But here's a quick tip: you're always going to have knots. They're a pain in the butt. Always have the knots away. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have them away, and once I get in the center, I'm not going to be able to help it. I'll just have to maneuver around my bullseye. I always hit the bullseye. I try to get no knots right there in that little tiny circle. All right, just a quick tip. Okay, see how I lay that all out? Okay, after I come in and need a sandwich, I'll come back out, frame that in, and we'll be laying these boards on top of that. I'll be screwing those blocks in, then we'll flip it over. Yep. A few more screws. I got it framed. And then I'm going to flip it over, and then I'll have gaps. I'll kind of show you that, and I'll have to wedge them in or something. I'll figure it out. Okay, I got it attached to the A-frame, and I just tried to lift it, and I couldn't get it up to that point where I can continue lifting it. I'm gonna try something else. I'll see if my neighbor's son is home. Okay, I got smart. I was thinking, I had a ladder I was gonna set it on, but I couldn't lift it up. So I opened up the A-frame and lifted it up sideways. But now I have a problem getting it back over there. Okay, I know I'll have to edit some of this out. Especially if it ends up bad. This is where I got it to. Just doing the walk. Tell you what, guys, the older I get, I think I'm gonna go back to the planks. Just 3 planks, man. I'm not gonna be able to do this much longer. Okay, I got it out, guys. I'm fixing to go get the stencil. Let that take a few minutes to dry. It's not perfect, but all I care about is right here. Right there, that's bullseye. That's all I care about. I don't care about all this. I care about that. So let me go get my stencil, if I still have it. Spray paint it, and I want to hose it down. Wow. Okay, about 6 or 8 boards ago, I used to have on my planks just a silhouette. You know, torso head, that kind of bit. And then I went to this. I cut out a stencil, and that's the same stencil. I'm still using it. But I like to do it faint, not too strong. Okay, it would have helped if I would have stayed in the hole. About that. I'll let that dry here in a minute, and then I'm going to hose off the wood and let it soak in water. It helps soften it up. All right, I think that's pretty well lit, other than put my signs down there. I got to work on that next. Okay, just hosed it down, and I try to keep the dogs away from that mud. Yeah, I got it hosed down. SogGrunt tools take point. There's my target, there's my zone.